Still on our Sunday specials, for more than 1 month, residents of Nasarawa State have been living in fear over a mysterious trend involving the alleged disappearance of genitals. This occurrence has degenerated to the point of mob attacks and jungle justice being meted out on suspects allegedly responsible for the phenomenon, which has led to the injury of many. TVC News correspondent Gordon Agwam went out to find out how possible this trend is or whether it is a figment of the victim's imagination.
Sites of mob attacks and jungle justice across Nasarawa State executed by residents against people perceived to be harvesters of the male genital.
It happened live for our school. For our school, it happened live.
A total of 8 mob attacks have been recorded by the Nigeria police across the state since stories of this strange occurrence started gaining traction in August 2023. It has created fear and distrust among residents of the state. We took a drive around some parts of Lafia metropolis and discovered that the once receptive, warm, and embracing people of Nasarawa have developed good feet towards strangers. It appears everyone have resorted to guarding their genitals at the sight of strangers. A proper introduction of my identity saved the day, and I was granted audience.
What is going around in the town is very, very something to be feared, because when you see visitors, what we are hearing, you will hear that people are running away from visitors like new faces when you see them, because I'm missing. This is what we had, but I never see it with my naked eyes. You understand? But actually, we are in, very bad mood now. When we see visitors, when we see new faces, we used to run away.
Muhammad Hudu is the 20-year-old son of a traditional title holder in Lafia Emirate and a student of the Isa Mustafa Agwe Polytechnic, Lafia. He is said to be one of the victims whose genital was stolen, and at this meeting with TVC News, he recounts his ordeal.
Mun fita daga masallacin Juma'a ranar Friday rana ta yau kenan. Mun fita mun yi sallah abinci mun komi mun fi awa daya muna tsaya jikin masallaci abinci. Ba mu bar masallaci ba. Sai mun zo mun fita zamu je mu haje sallaya a ɗakin classmate nawa. To mun je mun haje kenan fa mun juyo muna dawo sai na ce muna barka da Juma'a. Daga ce barka da Juma'a to sai shi ɗayan kuma hankalin shi na ɗan wani jaga sai na ce yawwa. Daga ce mu shaka kawai sai na yi ta ɗaya biyu kawai sai na ji ta baki da kamar an cire mu abun daga banyan kaina.
Ali Hudu is the father of the victim. He is corroborating his son's position. He appeals for caution among residents, especially those who live near, at the possibility of such a mysterious occurrence being possible.
Having heard the news many months ago that something like this is happening, and at the end of the day, I happened to be the victim. I was so sad when I heard it. I checked, and the thing is there, but it's not as normal. It has become so tiny.
Ya shiga rike dan fi na haka. Dan fi shi na rike. Ya ke motsa gabaki daya ba abu na ba mu sau domin ya ki gabaki daya. Ya rike dan fi na haka. To shine Bibiyon ya ce mun to bare magana mai gidan shi, ya gama magana mai gidan shi sai ya haɗa mu da wani police tsaya sai mu je police clinic sai a duba ya check up a duba a gani me na da abun ba haka ba da ba haka ne ba.
The mysterious occurrence has put security operatives on their toes as they respond to various distress calls on a daily basis. This vehicle belongs to the A Division Police Station and Lafia Metropolis. Its windscreen and lamps were smashed when it engaged in trying to rescue a victim who was under mob attack. The victim is in police custody for his own safety. The head, eyes, and body of the victim were inflicted with injuries, and were it not for the prompt response of the police, he would have been lynched.
Muna tafiya kayan ne to na zo na wuce shi ka gane ko an mun gaisuwa ma ya fara gaishe na hansa na bara ba komai ba to sai na je na ga yanayin weather ranar an yi ruwa sai na irin tambaye shi time sai ya ce mun karfe 5 yanzu sai na ce mishi to na gode ina tafi sai kurun ina ji sara da kuma ta bayana to na juya kuma sai na ga wani kuma na kara tambaye shi time ne kuma sai na ji sara da wayan cire mishi gaba.
The police was able to arrest the suspect who had led that Muhammad Ali stole his private parts. Upon investigation, it was discovered that it was intact. But the suspect maintained that he felt a strange sensation when he exchanged pleasantries with the victim.
So he shook me and asked me for time. Immediately that time, I felt some kind of sensation on my body that I don't trust. And after he walked with some few steps, he was looking at me. So that time I was not comfortable with the situation. So I raised an alarm and called for help. So the people I called for help, they searched him and saw some kind of ritual stuff, which include a bottle and some things in some leather.
Dr. Paul Agbo is a consultant psychiatrist with the Dahatu Arab Specialist Hospital in Lafia. He attributes the strange sensation of the missing genitals to a medical condition that requires treatment.
In our diagnostic manual, it is called a culture-bound syndrome. And in those culture-bound syndromes, you have variations of occurrences such as this. It's very common in India and in China, where people say that their genitalia is either shrinking into their bodies or has disappeared, or they are pouring out semen. And so there are other variants depending on the subculture. But the truth of the matter is that when these people are taken to the hospital and checked, two things are evident. One, they have a psychiatric problem. Two, the genitalia is intact. So as far as we know, medically speaking, it is not possible for anybody's genitalia to disappear.
Meanwhile, police authority has described the mysterious occurrence as a figment of people's imagination. The force is issuing a stern warning to residents of the state to desist from carrying out mob attacks.
We are calling on members of the public to go about their lawful businesses without entertaining any fear or intimidation. The police command has gone all out to arrest and prosecute anyone found engaging his or herself in mob action or jungle justice.
It behoves on residents to exercise restraints in mob attacks to avoid prosecution. Godwin Agwa, TVC News, Lafia.
A mysterious situation indeed. But does jungle justice reverse the situation? Perhaps not. Still on our Sunday specials,